Okay, guys, we are back again, and we are trying to find Neil. I don't even know where he is. Probably over here somewhere. Eating. Did you see To the Moon? How was it? It was a bit... It has a bit too much pretense for me. I prefer my movies to be a bit more... Oh, je ne sais quoi. That was perfect French. Just kidding. Okay. Is he in the movie? Or what? In the potty? Oh, running all by myself. To the moon, darling. Ooh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should see if anything's changed with John. Has anything changed with you? Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. Alright. Have you changed, Johnny? It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let me touch your body. Lily? How many times can I freak out an old man? That is really what this should be about, or called. Perhaps something here could work. I don't have time for her right now. Oh, bitch. Jeez. Okay, I'm just kidding. So, did she throw an encyclopedia in your face? Huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait. I don't remember this happening. Something must have changed. Okay, not over there. Oh, whoa. Hey, don't squeeze my butt. Ha, ha. The squares. That made me laugh. Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I am here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Wow, that was terrible. But I digress. Facepalm. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn. Or, perhaps, just chillin' at the backside of the moon. Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has potential. It could be you. Or you. Or perhaps you. But I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in luck. Wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No? Why? Not even a tiny bit? No? Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. They're like, what? To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon, Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days. I knew that. And last but not least, people who get to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Nick's like, womp womp. It's gotta be my favorite part so far. Well, what did you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was bright enough for dish. I do try pretty hard. Are you going to see if it worked? Of course. Be right back. Back. Report. Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done. Such as? Well? We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to— Whoa! But you can afford the Lunar Trip Lottery! If you sell this house, you sure can! Is the diagnosis certain? Yes. In fact, we rarely have seen— Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true for both you and your spouse. Free pony rides in space! Oh look, a wedding, good for you. But here's a riddle, guess where you should go for the honeymoon? My dog is barking. River? Oh god, if she's dead, I'm gonna cry. I doubt she's dead, though. Oh, dear lord. Dynamic glass slippery. Johnny. What the cucumber? Phew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at them like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known we'd be pulling an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going... This isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. I do have some calls to make. I hate making calls. It's the worst. I sit there and go, please don't pick up so I can leave a voicemail. My dog is still barking. Meditating. Sending a text message. I'm so sorry. Okay. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish was to go to the moon and was successfully transferred. Yet, There wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through all of it. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But of all things, what exactly caused it? River, just what exactly did you do? Was it awesome? Duh. I really like her. Ah, the sun's rising. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. Probably not. He's probably like face down asleep. Drool everywhere. Oh, look, a bird. Oh. That's how I sleep, at least. Ugh. I swear the bird was trying to come at me, bro. Da-da-da. You can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way up here now. What's up, bro? No, I understand that part, but... Okay, did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter? Where did you get that coffee? Shh! Are you speaking with headquarters? So, yes, I'll fill you in after. Now, shh! Is that supposed to be sitting? Oh, that was me clicking in that corner, just aimlessly. Wait, isn't this... Where did you find it? In the lighthouse before we started. Now for the last time, shh! I take his coffee. I turn the light on. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Can I play the piano? I wonder if that's the actual sheet music. What kind of song is this? It's just two notes repeated over and over. Dang, I wish I could play the piano. I would totes play this music, but I can't. I can play chopsticks, that's about it. But, Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. And I turn all the lights on. Turn it off, you giant doofus. Sorry. Fine, peace out. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late. But I should have watched them. Yeah, terrible mom. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you are even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Seriously? You best hurry, girl. Oh, turning lights off on accident. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the Army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low. The job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do. and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life, and there's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city, I suppose, and live on. I read that out of order. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny and this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. Oh, hey. Girl, I was done talking to you. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Oh, sweet. It's creepy. We don't have basements in Texas. It's not a thing. Cabinet is filled with dusty books. Oh, I can touch something. Touch the box. It's locked. What is this? It's locked. Animorphs. All the bunnies. What is this? Broken music box. I love this music. I could listen to it all day. I could take a bath, but it won't let me. I should turn all the lights on and waste electricity. Charge up his bill. They're sleeping down there. Neil is in there. I'm gonna look at the grandfather clock, but I don't think it's gonna tell me anything. Well, if I could read time, that would be helpful. But I'm bad. I'm a terrible adult. Talk to me, doctor. How is John doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. You'd better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. I know where he is. Jeez. What am I supposed to do? There's the platypus down there in the picture. I guess just go back and see him. Are you still on the freaking phone? What is it? It seems like our little Johnny has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at this time of administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies that should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. I cannot read today. Then what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in bridging inaccessible memories. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We have only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. But olfactory senses are the strongest. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air. And it's not fresh because the dead squirrel, oh my god, ahem, forgot my coffee. Note, beta blocker. Beta blocker. A drug with the side effect of dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Sweet, 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 sweet. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and we'll do something in the next video. Yay! Peace out, home skillets.